Here with Horror Pop After Midnight at HorrorHound Film Festival in Sharonville, Ohio. And my guest star tonight.
I'm Justin Best.
And Anthea Neri Best.
All right, I just got done seeing your film, Sheryl. Oh, by the way, I'm perfect, so I just want to let you know about that.
This is true.
Yes, you are perfect.
Wait a second. Okay.
You'll get he keeps on doing these references. You'll have to watch the movie to get the reference, what he's doing.
You know what he's talking about, but he nailed it. Robin,
it.
you are perfect.
You are perfect.
All right, on Sheryl, let's talk about the cinematography shots. On the certain kill scenes where Sheryl's killing people, I love how you had the camera zoom in with the blood sprattling, and I like how you did that angle of zoom. It felt like you were actually there getting the blood in your face while you're witnessing Sheryl murdering her victims.
Well, yeah, thank you so much. You know, we had a great camera team. Carlos Rosas and his crew really were not afraid to get down in the dirt and make those angles. Should I grab it? And just get those angles, because we really wanted you to feel like you were there, like you were right there getting hacked up by Sheryl. And then, you know, so I'm just really proud and honored to have worked with Carlos and his team. Like, they were all phenomenal cinematographers, and so again, he was just really excited and really wanted to tell the story as much as possible through his cinematography. And then we had great effects from Max, who really was able to throw the blood on the screen and so really draw you in. So thank you so much.
Now, let's talk about your roles. Sheryl, I love the different colors through the film, how she transformed, you know, from black to white, and then all the, you know, supporting characters around them, they were changing different colors as well. And the outfits were just phenomenal.
Yeah, so we had a amazing stylist, wardrobe designer, Steph Nguyen, and she spent hours with Justin talking about the different changes and how the clothes in the beginning are very restrictive, and also that she carries a large purse. As women understand, if you're watching this and you are a woman or a person who carries a purse, you understand. And then at the end, it goes smaller, and then she wears pants. All of it transitions with how she becomes more herself, more free, and being able to express herself, told through clothes and accessories and makeup. Our team is freaking phenomenal.
Let's talk about the blood. There was a lot of blood. So how much fun did you have being covered in blood all the time?
I loved it so much. It brought me so much joy. If you're an actor or special effects, I love it so much. I didn't know, if you know, but like, tell me, put in the comments if you know that blood is sticky. I didn't know that blood is sticky. And you're like, it was so sticky. And I'm also executive producer for Sheryl. That I want, like, when I was off camera, I was covered in blood, and I would try to walk around and like help. And the makeup artists and our team were like, "Don't touch anything, Anthea," because it's like, what is it, like glitter? Blood is like glitter. Once it comes out, you can't put it back in. It goes everywhere, and that brings me joy.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the characters. Some of the characters were quirky in the film. Let's talk about, you know, Detective Vasquez. Oh my gosh, that girl was more butch than me, man. I was afraid she had a bigger dick than me.
Well, me too. You know, just shout out to Jade. She did a great job playing Vasquez, and you know, Jade Ramirez. And so she did a wonderful job. She was the perfect Vasquez for us. And two, that was the idea, is like we wanted to show many different types of people, many different types of women in this film. And so she's definitely on the more masculine side, you know, but I also think she's also in a lot of ways the realest person in the movie, right? She's not afraid to speak her mind. She's not afraid to say exactly who she is and what she wants. And a lot of the people in the movie are wearing masks. They're pretending to be somebody else, and we figure that out through the movie. But Jade and Vasquez, she is like who she is through and through. If you like her, if you don't, but that's who she is.
Now, let's talk about the scene in the bar between Sheryl and Vasquez. I love that tension and chemistry between you guys. You guys played off each other well. and you can feel the emotion. I was feeling the emotion, how Sheryl was really feeling, about her life, about just being so perfect and not having all these flaws. And when you had that speech with Vasquez, that was very powerful and intimate between you two. Have you worked with her before? You guys seem pretty comfortable working in that scene.
Thank you. I love that scene so much. That monologue was super powerful. It's very, it was important to our director, and so we really worked on it. I've never worked with her, but she is phenomenal actress. We locked eyes on each other, and our pupils would like dilate and like go like together, and I was like, oh, she's pushing, and I'm not gonna blink. And so we would like have this like intense gaze with each other, and that is so fun as an actor to be like, we're here right now, and it's like we're like measuring each other's dick. Like it's just like we're just like, is mine bigger or is yours bigger? So it's like that boob to boob, like whose is bigger. And it was so fun to play that scene with her, because I feel like Sheryl is owning up like who she is at that moment. It was very, very tense, but it was so real, like captured through film, but when we were shooting it, you could feel it because our eyes were dilating. Oh my God. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the scene. There's a pan shot I like. You see Sheryl all covered in blood. She's wearing all white. It kind of gave me a Uma Thurman Kill Bill vibe without the yellow jumpsuit, and I was waiting for her to bust out a katana, which she didn't do that. And yeah, that was a beautiful shot.
Are you talking about the shot in the desert where she walks in? Thank you. Yeah, I agree. That's a beautiful shot. Again, shout out to Carlos and his team for really capturing that, really helping us to set that up. But I really appreciate you calling that out, because I agree. I think it's a really beautiful shot, and we get to see Sheryl finally like standing in all of her power, all of her blood-covered gore and glory, and I really like that shot. Thank you.
I mean, that was a beautiful shot. That was just a priceless shot. You had the right natural lighting because it was all natural outside. It was just the perfect shot showing her from behind, Kind of reminded me of Kill Bill a little bit, a little Tarantino little style, a little bit about that. I was like, damn, that's a fucking great scene.
We're big fans of Tarantino. Definitely, I'm sure you saw his influence in other places in this film as well. So we definitely drew from that. And again, to have Carlos and like get out there in the desert, like you said, natural light, and like have their team be able to really construct that. Or I direct. I really focus on the actors, and certainly I came in and I was like, here's what I want, and then they made it happen. So I mean, we were really punching above our weight with that shot, so I love it. Thank you.
Now let's talk about the music, because music's important in films because it's like the character in certain themes. Let's talk about the Sheryl theme song. I kind of like how Sheryl had a theme song. It kind of reminded me a little bit, how Dexter would have that Kill Blood theme. It kind of gave me that little Dexter Kill Blood theme.
Well, our background is music, and so music and sound, and so that was very important to us. So thank you for picking up on that. And we just think, again, like you said, music is another character, and so I really like those films and those shows where the character has a theme. Like like you said, like when you hear this, something's about to happen, and so we really wanted to do that with Sheryl, and we wanted to like keep it simple, but also. For music nerds, we played around with like perfect fifths and perfect fourths because she is perfect, and so like to bring that in, and again, just another way to tell the story.
Now let's talk about the human flesh mask that she wore. That was so creepy. Tell me who did that in the special effects, and also, do you have that hanging in the mantle in your living room?
Yes, we do. So if you come over, you will see it. It will stare you in the face. For a while, we had it in the bedroom. And then we were like, no, we can't. We need to move this. So now it's in the living room. But that was made by Ashley Francisco. Again, a great special effects, makeup artist. She made the mask for our short, and then she made this one. We live cast every woman who is a victim of Sheryl, and then she sewed it together by hand. I would call her up. She's like, yeah, I'm sewing the mask. And so she really constructed that. shout out to her. And then again, we did do a little bit in post-production with Max, to like really add some extra gore to it, to really give it that feel of a flesh mask that had been sitting around in Sheryl's home for a while. So again, shout out to them for making it. I mean, our whole team was just so phenomenal. We had a lot of great people. I think that's the secret to making a great movie. Just get great people and let them do what they do.
Yeah, I was overhearing you talking to one of the fans that saw your film. Did you start this off as a short film before it became a feature?
Yes and no. We made a short film with the same concept of a woman who chops off people's faces and wears them, but we really had no intent to do anything else. We made that short film, it's 5 minutes, called Face On, and so, but then people started asking us what else happens. So we expanded the story into Sheryl, and that's the film that you saw today.
I was thinking about the whole Sheryl film. It kind of also had American Psycho vibe, and I was waiting for her to play some Huey Lewis.
Well, me too. And honestly, we tried really hard to get some Huey Lewis, but it was a little out of our budget for this one. But that was in our mind. So maybe in the next one.
What about Susu Studio?
Another great song. I would love to have that in any movie I did. Studio. Phil Collins is a legend, another pop genius. So we did explore into that realm. We looked for, seriously, Huey Lewis. We looked for, he was in the temp track a lot. But with given our time and our budget as an indie film, it's really challenging to get the rights, not just the money wise, but also one big just finding the right person who owns the song. We got a lot of like, oh, you've got to call this person and then call us back, and it, just with the time, and we just decided to go with independent music for this one.
One more question. Let's talk about the shady Uber driver. Was the shady Uber driver, was that like a male or a female?
He's not an Uber driver. He is a rideshare driver. I just want to be clear. Was not Uber.
Rideshare.
Uber was not associated.
Okay, rideshare. Remember, rideshare.
That was played by Philip Cole White, and our inspiration for that was partly Johnny Depp's character from Fear and Loathing. So a little bit of that, a little bit of just general creepiness, and then Philip Cole White just bringing his presence, his skill, his talent. Originally we had 3 Uber drivers, and they were all going to be kind of, generic jerk guys. But he came in and he killed it. So we were like, we got to have this guy in more than one scene. And so we were so lucky that his schedule worked out and he was able to do it. And he just played it brilliantly. He's one of my favorite characters for sure.
I was actually one of the rideshare guys. I couldn't make it back home.
Next one.
Oh, I can sport it with the cool, darker glasses, though.
There you go.
Now, let's go back to the rideshare guy. I like to see more of him. Would you ever think about maybe doing a spin-off off of Sheryl about him?
Well, it's funny you should ask. I would love to do like a series of shorts or something like that to see more into his world. Where does he go? Where does he go when he's not rideshare driving? Why is he always there when Sheryl calls? Does he drive other people? I would like to learn all of this, so I would love to explore that more.
All right. So where can everybody see you on social media and see what you guys can be doing next?
You can follow us on all the socials at Sheryl. That's Sheryl with an S, SHERYL, the movie. So it's Sheryl the Movie. It's also SherylTheMovie.com. That's where you'll find us.
And where can we find you? Same thing?
Same thing. You can find me there, and you can also find me at Official Anthea.
Yes, remember, we're all beautiful, so you got to be perfect. No one's not, you got to be perfect. And there you have it. Right there, show the share. There you go. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.